And school is out now because of COVID-19, but when Rochester students go back, they could have fewer guidance counselors and social workers. More than 200 full-time positions could be cut as part of a new budget proposal. Our Sabrina Majore joining us live in downtown Rochester from the RCSD headquarters. Sabrina.
Yeah, that's right, Jack. You may have heard the district recently received $35 million in funding. It's important to note that that funding is for this school year. The district is still trying to fill a $60 million deficit for next school year, and that's where those layoffs come into play. 192 teachers and 32 social workers are going to be laid off as part of this budget proposal. And the social workers that I spoke to told me that that would be detrimental for students as well as their families. Janai Figueroa is one of 5 social workers at Edison Technical High School. Under the proposed RCSD budget, the number of social workers would be reduced to 2 full-time and a part-timer. She's worried about that.
That is going to have such an impact on the high-need spaces that exist in our community that is a significant disservice.
School social workers are trained mental health professionals. They play a number of roles throughout the school day. They help with mental health and behavioral concerns, help to create plans for students with disabilities, and often work with students' families, connecting them to community resources.
You come here and you engage with children and develop relationships with children that are like no other. And you have babies that come back to you and say, "Miss, you helped me through a rough time." And I didn't realize how rough it was until I was on the other side.
Social workers can have confidential discussions with students to help them through the daily challenges they face.
Students share things with school social workers that they share with no one else. School social worker is like the secret keeper.
High poverty in Rochester creates high demand for social workers. Ashley Holland is a social worker at school number 7. She says that demand keeps her busy.
It's go until the time you get there, until the time you till the time you leave.
The social workers say the ratio of social workers to students in need is already low, and that cuts would ultimately hurt students.
That ratio, is still inconsistent with the level of need that exists there in that space.
The cuts put social workers' ability to make that personal connection needed to help students at risk.
You need that constant trust, and to build trust to have a relationship. And to do that, you need to have consistency. And it's devastating if, they come back in September and their social workers are not there.
Now again, the district is working to close a $60 million deficit. According to the budget, this cut will save the district $2.6 million. Back to you, Jack.
All right, Sabrina, thank you. We do have more information on the budget proposal, and for that, you can head over to our website, rochesterfirst.com.